Okay, so guys, I'm trying to see if I can get, okay, so I'm going to get, for some reason, that video took many gigabytes, but we're going to move forward. So let me give you some more jewelry. Okay, so these are DIY jewelry pieces. And I told you in the beginning of the other video, you see the flower wall behind me? If you have leftover tissue paper, you're going to keep it and use those pieces of tissue paper for other projects. So I'll show you that in a moment. I'm trying to get this. Okay. So I showed you in the previous video where we were just interrupted how you're going to put your leftover tissue paper in a bag and use it to cover boxes and for other crafts. I showed you about using buttons for crafts, and then I was on to this jean flower that has a button center, and these are really pretty buttons. So when you have your little extra buttons, keep them in a container like this. Let me see if I can show you a button too. Okay, so if you have like buttons from jackets, or if you see them for a really inexpensive price at flea markets, yard sales, always pick them up. Even if they have a little bit of tarnishing, that makes it better. You know, you can easily rub it off, or you can paint it. So keep these buttons, don't throw them out. Okay, so I wanted to show you how you could also use different colors. Like this is cute for a little girl. I'm always trying to get this on camera, so I'm using a mirror to make sure I'm getting it for you. But isn't that a cute color for a little girl? And I showed you in that video how you can make this little choker. You could always put this on the choker or turn it into a headband. So what I think I'm going to do in this video is show you some headbands. I love the idea of, and you can do multiple buttons on this, but I love the idea of DIY headbands. I love a headband. So let me, if you hear something in the background, that's not me, that's someplace else. So bear with me while I try to reduce the sounds. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's go into the box. Oh, let me just quickly review. I don't know if it cut off for this, but I showed you how you can make this little bracelet out of a denim hem. You can make a tassel out of denim that's a seam rolled up. And again, you can always search these crafts on YouTube under denim or jean crafts, DIY jean jewelry. And you can make this. This could be a headband or a necklace, or even a belt. You can make that. A belt like that. Okay, so let's do headbands. Ooh, this one. This headband. Okay. Oh, here it is. This headband is so cute for a little girl. Okay. So this could be a headband or used as a necklace. And you make a bow. So simple to make a bow, and then you can sew it or use fabric glue. And this is just nail polished, put on the bow to give it that little bit of shimmer. Are you picking up that shimmer? So all you're going to do is create a bow, and you can look under on YouTube, denim bows, and then you're going to put nail polish to give it that little shimmer. I think that's so cute for a little girl. And then here is a here you can attach it with, you can tell it's a hem. And that's it. Very easy to construct. You put a little clasp. This is silver, so you can just untarnish it, but with moisture, silver tarnishes. Take a look at my quick tip. I show you how you can just put chalk in a container with silver so that it won't tarnish. Let's see, another headband. Oh, here's a good headband. Simple, simple, simple. Again, similar to the bracelet, where you just take the seam of a pair of pants, make a knot, and then you tie it. So let me show you how it can go back to the bracelet. I'll slide this over so you can just take your seam, make a knot, tie it, and you have an instant headband. And all I did was put the ribbon, put a hole through the seam and put the ribbon so it ties. Okay, so that's an easy, easy, easy headband to make. Now these rosettes can be made again out of denim, and it's a different type of rosette, and it could be attached to any of your headbands. So if you wanted to, you could add rosettes to your headbands and just sew them on, and that's really pretty. And you use your buttons as a center. So I'm going to slide that over. Now I have more headbands, but before I go to another headband, let me see. Let's see if I can get this together. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to show you folks a bracelet, another bracelet. So this bracelet, these beads came from, I ordered a necklace, and I showed you in a previous video where I made sort of a bib style crochet necklace out of beads. This was from that same set of necklaces where some of the necklace pieces got tarnished, and I didn't want to throw it away. It ended up being something that I was able to recycle, reuse, and repurpose by taking off the pieces of the necklace. So I used the flowers from the necklace, I used the pearls from the necklace, and this is a bracelet. Again, I think this is so cute for people who like to craft, where you can make pieces that you can give away. So this is braided, and then the beads are sewn on. Now you can also get the beads from the store, and you just snap it together. So this is how it looks inside, and then this is the outside. And you can make a headband like this. Let me see if I have another. I'm going to pause this for one moment so I can see if I have another headband right now. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys another headband. But before I do, I wanted to show you how you can pick up little things at the dollar store or at little stores that will really go well with things that you might have to decorate. So this I got to use as a piece of decoration. I thought it was cute. So you can actually just put this on a wall, and or if you have a little girl's room, just use this as a decorative piece. So you don't necessarily have to use this bag. It could be just because of its size, it makes great decoration. So I'm going to just leave this on the table so that you guys can see how, again, the idea is to display things. So not only in terms of home decor, but in terms of just displaying things. So I think this is such a cute little bag. It was really cheap. I can't even remember. That's how cheap it was. So it was so cheap, and it just makes a great little piece that you can use to as a display piece. Just hang it up on a wall, put it on a shelf in a little girl's room, and I think it's so cute. Of course, you could use it as a little purse. If you don't want to use this, if you wanted to use it as a purse, you could always just take off these handles and put a nice piece of either leather, satin, or string, or even a scarf to make your own little handle. But I'll just use this in the background so that you guys can see how it could be used. So now the last headband that I wanted to show you is how you could take a little tiara or crown and use it as a headband. So normally this would have to sit on your head a certain way, but because you're going to attach it to a headband, you're going to be able to use it as a regular headband, and you won't have to worry about it slipping off. So you take the crown, you sew it to the headband. So this is sewn on, and then it's sturdy enough for you to use it as a headband. So if you have an event coming up and you wanted a sleek headband, instead of worrying about adjusting a crown all night, you'll put this the black headband onto the crown, and then you can either put it on top of your head like this, or you can put it like this. So this gives you the versatility of being able to put it on the top of your head or as a crown. So I hope you guys can see that. Am I getting that on camera? Okay, here it is. So by attaching, you could also do, you don't have to use a regular headband. You could do it with a ribbon. So if you did it with a ribbon, you could just tie it in the back. But this gives you the ability to not only wear it like that on top of your head, but like this on your head. So that this is towards the ceiling instead of just like that. So that's a really good way of converting one of these tiaras into a headband. Okay, so now I think that finishes the headbands for now. I'm going to move these things over, and then we'll go into some other DIY crafts. So this is taking that same, I showed you this shirt. It was a man's shirt, and taking the same man's shirt and changing it into this type of necklace where you have these stations in the front. You could also make it into a headband, but all you have to do is untie the knot and adjust it, or you can just slip it over your head. So you can search on YouTube under, let's see, under fabric knot necklaces. So this same men's shirt becomes many different things. Oh, this is another one that I wanted to show you folks. Oh, I have another shopping bag handle necklace. This is a Recycle Reuse Repurpose. In order to show you this, I think I'll clear everything off the table. So let me clear that off, everything off the table, so I can really show you how this was made. Okay. Let me keep it in the wrapping. Okay, because of the heat, I told you the situation in the apartment, everything gets damaged. Again, we'll deal with that in a moment. That's what's frustrating about this. But again, that's something I'll tell you in an upcoming video. This was a strap from a shopping bag that I was able to put, it's sort of like a triple thick. It's like a glazing material, and it makes it look like leather. So this is like a pleather that came from a regular cloth shopping bag handle. I wish I had the handle nearby, but I'll show you something that's similar. This is a similar type of shopping bag handle, and all you have to do is put on something that glazes it, and that makes it look leather. And that all of a sudden you can then tie into a knot, and you have a leather look up. Not only is it Recycle, Reuse, Repurpose, but it is a pleather looking piece of jewelry. And that's what this is. So how this is constructed, unfortunately you see it's damaged, but again, we'll deal with that in the next video. Okay. So how it's constructed is you make a knot, and then you braid, and then you knot again. And then you put the knots into loops, and then you knot again. Knot into loops, and then you knot again. And all you would have to do is take one knot and put it through the other, and there's a closure. So the back is as pretty as the front is. Okay? So unfortunately, it's damaged. Like I said, whoever came up with this idea of applying heat into the apartment when you don't want the heat on, we have convectors, so I can adjust my heat, but someone took it upon themselves, him or herself, I don't know, multiple or not, to heat up the apartment when I don't want heat. And they unfortunately damaged a lot of things. These are things that I designed to sell, and unfortunately, they're not sellable for various reasons, not just because of the heat, but whatever these people are putting through the convector to make different scents and smells. It's a big deal, folks. But you can see how they damaged it. This was in excellent condition until these people started coming in and out of the apartment without my consent to rob me and to move things around thinking it was a game. It's not a game. It's damage and destruction of property. Anyway, okay, let me show you another thing. Now, this is a piece that I constructed out of crochet. This is a t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see how it was a t-shirt, and I decided to crochet it and put a closure, and that makes this cool collar necklace. So this is how it works, and it's constructed out of t-shirt. So again, taking an old t-shirt and crocheting it makes a cool necklace. Let me show you another piece out of that same t-shirt. Okay, let me see if I can find it over here. Oh, here it is. And then I have something else I wanted to show you. So this same t-shirt became this cool fringe necklace. So folks, you can do so much with just regular t-shirts. So you can construct this easily out of just an old t-shirt that you have. And I love the color. So this is the same. These are the same things. This is it as a fringe, and this is it as a crocheted piece. So you can look under t-shirt fringe necklace to find out how to construct this. Isn't that amazing how one piece, one shirt, one long sleeve t-shirt can be made into so many different things? Okay, let me see if there is another piece that I have time to show you folks. Oh, here's something else.